The Columbus Legacy, the Puerto Ricans. Art as cultural expression.
10%, or 250,000 of the nation's mainland Puerto Ricans now live in the Delaware Valley, primarily in Philadelphia and Camden, New Jersey. Arriving after World War II, they first came as migrant workers, replacing Italians who had worked the orchards and truck farms of southeastern Pennsylvania and southern New Jersey. Others found work in the city's service sector, particularly in hotels and restaurants, while many women were recruited for the garment industry. With this migration came various Puerto Rican artistic traditions, as well as a host of accomplished and beginning artists.
Historically, the artist in Puerto Rico has fed off our roots, the indigenous, the African, and the European, and taken a real active role in society, a real present role in society. And as we transmitted that and turned it into what we identify as Puerto Rican culture, we developed that in our history, and the artists continue to play a very significant role in society in general. And then as we moved here to the United States, we continue to do that. And we continue to use the arts as a way of integrating into everything else we do.
Puerto Rico's artistic traditions are rich and deep, drawing upon Spanish, African, and indigenous Caribbean cultures. In music and dance, there is the now familiar salsa, the bomba, and the plena with their strong rhythms, drum beats, and intricate dance steps. There is also the more formal and traditional danza. In poetry, there is the decima, a difficult verse form of 10 lines, each with 8 syllables. In the visual arts, the list is endless. There are the santos, religious paintings of the Virgin and other popular saints. The gigante, ceremonial horned masks, originally made from coconut shells, but now worked in papier-mâché. Cuatros, handmade guitars of beautiful design, and distinctive big straw hats called pavas. The artist is revered in Puerto Rico. For many, the artist is the soul or spirit of the people, expressing their history, their joy, their suffering, and their uniqueness.
As you know, the conditions of our community, especially in Philadelphia, North Philadelphia, are very adverse and very difficult, and art is crucial for us. It's sort of a means of survival and something that reminds us of the beauty of our culture, and that keeps us, that energizes us and reminds us of, wow, yeah, we are, we're beautiful, we have a lot of talent, and there is a reason for us to fight for our existence and for just to be happy and not have to deal with like the drudge of life, something to be happy about and proud about.
Philadelphia's Puerto Rican population, while growing rapidly and sending many to the ranks of the middle class, is still hampered by high rates of poverty and unemployment. It is also a young population. Almost 40% are under 18. Often the barriers of language and culture and the transiency of the population make it difficult for Puerto Rican youth to learn or to acquire skills that will make them marketable in the larger economy. Aware of this, and aware of the role that the arts have always played in Puerto Rican culture, in 1974, a group of Puerto Rican artists and community leaders formed the Taller Puerto Riqueño. The Taller is a unique self-help attempt to use the arts, especially Puerto Rican arts, as a way to develop self-esteem in Puerto Rican youth.
The reason why we very strongly want to work with children is because we want to have them know their cultural backgrounds, know where they come from, cherish it, learn to love it, appreciate it, and then also learn to create in it and continue that important aspect of our life, which is our cultural elements and our cultural heritage.
Option N, okay, cap lock, N. There we go. We got it. Yes, you had to.
Through classes and workshops in dance, drama, painting, sculpture, and graphic design, the Taller aims to teach skills as well as self-esteem.
So basically, every day you learn something new. We had used airbrush, which I never used an airbrush before, but now I'm better off, you know, just to pull the wrist and the way to use the brushes and the artwork, you know, how to do 3D dimensional and standards in pictures and shades, cross hatching and stuff like that.
Yeah, teaching here is very satisfying because since the groups are very small, you know, I mostly work with 3 students, and then on the alternative days I work with at least 2, or work with 2-hour sessions with each student. You know, I can spend more time with them and really, you know, teach them and help them in any way that they need. So
while we're doing this, we're gonna play walk, 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 stop, okay? Okay, so here we go. And walk, 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 stop.
Throughout the year, well-known artists from Europe and North and South America are in residence and serve as inspiration and role models for the Taller's aspiring young artists. Graduates of the Taller go on to traditional colleges and universities and find work that uses their artistic skills. Some have made a name for themselves in the larger artistic world, bridging the gap between cultures.
Yes, you know, the role of the artist for Puerto Ricans is very important, and it's very crucial, and it's a matter of our own existence and our humanity. But I think that doesn't set us apart from other people in other cultures. I think that a lot of people in other cultures may not have tapped into it the way that we have, and or the way that they should. I think that if everybody really looked at artists the way, with respect and with some kind of with curiosity and with just wonder that I think that we should, I think we'd all be living in a much better place right now. The world would be in a much better situation.
A copy of the program you've just seen can be purchased through Penn State Media Sales at mediasales.psu.edu or by calling 800-770-2111.